How can you get more aggressive topwater lure strikes? Imagine the water surface suddenly erupting with a splash and a burst of energy. That's what you want to see when you're fishing with topwater lures. If you're looking to make those strikes more forceful and frequent, there's a lot you can do. First, timing is everything. Fish are most aggressive during low light periods like early morning or late evening, or on overcast days. During these times, fish tend to stay near the surface and are more likely to attack with gusto. Bright midday sun can make fish cautious, so adjust your approach accordingly. Location is just as important. Cast near shallow cover like grass beds, lily pads, or submerged trees where fish hide and ambush prey. Long casts help avoid spooking fish, especially when they are close to cover. When it comes to lure choice, pick the right type for the conditions. Walking baits work well with quick, sharp twitches that make them zigzag across the surface, mimicking fleeing baitfish. Poppers create splashes and popping sounds that imitate distressed prey, which can trigger aggressive strikes. Buzzbaits produce a steady churning noise and movement that draw fish from afar. Match your lure color to the light conditions. White in bright sun and dark colors in low light help with visibility. Master your retrieve techniques. For walking baits, use quick, sharp rod twitches with slack line to make the lure dart side to side. For poppers, use a pop and pause method. Jerk the rod sharply, then let the lure sit still for a second or two. For buzzbaits and prop baits, a steady retrieve works, but try varying the speed and pauses to see what gets the fish fired up. Watch how the fish react. If a fish follows your lure but does not strike, try speeding up or slowing down your retrieve, or add a short pause. Sometimes a quick change in action will trigger a more aggressive attack. If you miss a strike, keep the lure moving. A lure that looks dead or motionless can seem unnatural, but continuous movement can entice a follow-up strike. Use sharp hooks to ensure you hook the fish firmly once it bites. Wait until you feel the weight of the fish before setting the hook. Premature hook sets can pull the lure free. Using lighter line can improve lure action and increase strikes, but make sure it is strong enough to handle the fish you target. Avoid retrieving too fast, as it can look unnatural and scare fish away. Be cautious in windy conditions because wind can affect how your lure moves and how fish see it. If fish are following but not attacking, try changing your retrieve speed or adding a quick pause. Sometimes a sudden change in your presentation will trigger an aggressive strike. Remember, the key is to pay close attention to how fish respond and to be willing to experiment with different techniques. Adjust your approach based on conditions and fish behavior, and with patience, you'll see more aggressive strikes on your topwater lures.